Good day, everyone. I am Lawrence Rene V. Villademosa, and together with my partner, Neri Caroline B. Kagakit, we both are from FEU NRMF, second year medtechs, and we are honored to discuss with you the digital means to fight information disorder on social media. So first, let me discuss with you the skills objectives of our report. In our report, we are expecting students to learn how to identify and combat fake news, disinformation, and propaganda, how to make an action plan that will help your community fight against the spread of information disorder, gain a comprehensive understanding of infographics, social media videos, blogging, action planning, and also how to fight information disorder on social media. So first, let us discuss infographics as tools to information disorder. So infographics as defined are visual representations of complex information that combine design and images to help you understand and remember information more easily. It is a tool used to fight information disorder on social media because through infographics, this can help you to quickly discern the facts from falsehoods by presenting information in a clear and easy to understand format. Infographics can be used to break down complex issues, statistics, or data into simple and appealing graphics that can be easily shared across social media platforms. So the goal behind infographics is to provide an accurate and trustworthy source of information that is presented in a visually engaging way. So infographics, they are intended to be appealing to the audience and not just informative. So the key ethical considerations and responsibilities in creating infographics is accuracy. You must ensure that your infographic is based on accurate and verifiable data. Any errors or inaccuracies could mislead the public and contribute to the spread of misinformation. Another is representation. Your infographic must represent the data and information truthfully and fairly without any distortion or bias that may mislead the public. The visual design should not manipulate the data in a way that alters its meaning or message. So it's very important that our infographics will be able to send a message across clearly without any bias or any misleading data. Next is attribution. You must properly cite and acknowledge the sources of data and information used in creating your infographic. You must respect the intellectual property rights of others and not use copyrighted materials without permission. Next of the key ethical considerations is audience. You must consider the cultural and social context of your intended audience when creating your infographic. Your design should be culturally sensitive and appropriate. So, hindi pwedeng basta-basta lang tayo mag-design and hindi din pwedeng hindi naaangkop sa kultura o sa uh, kinalakihan ng mga audience natin. So next is impact. You must consider the potential impact of your infographic on society. Your work has the potential to shape public opinion and policy decisions. So you must strive to ensure that it contributes positively to society. So our infographics have the potential to impact society in various ways. They can increase public awareness on important issues, educate the public on complex subjects, or even motivate positive social changes. However, they can also contribute to misinformation, polarizing opinions, and reinforce existing stereotypes and biases. So, in short, when creating and sharing infographics, it is crucial to consider ethical principles and social responsibility. By ensuring accuracy, representation, attribution, audience, and impact, your infographic can contribute positively to society and promote greater public awareness and understanding. So, let's now tackle the forms. Oh, yes. The forms and types. So as I've discussed earlier, infographics is used as a tool to fight information disorder on social media. Infographics come in various forms and types, and here are common forms and types of infographics that is commonly used by many people according to Nadiger 2023. So some of which is statistical infographics. This type of infographics are designed to present data in visually engaging way using charts, graphs, and diagrams, just like this example. They can help individuals better understand complex statistical information and identify patterns and trends in the data. Next is timeline infographics. These infographics present information chronologically, often using a timeline format. They can be very useful for presenting data or tracking the evolution of a particular issue over time. Next is comparison infographics. These infographics displays data side by side to help individuals compare and contrast different data sets. They can be useful for highlighting differences between similar data or for presenting data in a way that is easy to compare. Other forms and types of infographics is the process infographics. These infographics are designed to present information about how something works or how a particular process unfolds. They can be useful for presenting complex information in a way that is easy to follow and understand. Next is geographical infographics. These infographics use maps to present data in a geographical context. They can be useful for presenting data about a particular region or for highlighting geographic patterns in the data. Next is the interactive infographics. These infographics allow individuals to interact with the data, often by hovering over different parts of the infographic or by clicking on different elements. They can be useful for presenting complex data in a way that is engaging and interactive. So these type of infographics are usually kapag nakikita natin, kapag, for example, i-hover lang natin yung mouse natin over an element, magkakaroon ng extra information or may lalabas na much complex explanation about a certain element or a certain subject in infographics. Next is the tips and strategies for infographics. So these are some tips and strategies in creating effective infographics according again to Nidegger 2023. First is to use clear and concise language. When creating an infographic, use language that is clear and easy to understand. Avoid using jargon or technical terms that may be unfamiliar to your audience. So, especially when you are talking to audiences that is outside of your work culture or your school culture, it is much better if you present an infographic that will be that is easy to be understood by the general audience. Next is to use visuals to support your message. Infographics rely heavily on visuals, so make sure that the images and graphics you use are relevant and support the information you are presenting. So for example, you are presenting about the ocean. Make sure that your infographics have relevant elements that is relevant to the ocean or the elements of the ocean. Next is to keep it simple. Infographics should be easy to read and understand. Avoid cluttering your infographic with too much information or too many visuals. Next is to use credible sources. Infographics should be used or should be based in credible and trustworthy sources of information. So make sure to properly cite your sources and avoid using biased or inaccurate information. Next is to consider your audience. Infographics should be designed with your intended audience in mind. Consider their level of familiarity with the topic and design your infographic to be accessible to them. Next is to be creative. Infographics are a creative medium. So don't be afraid to experiment with different designs and layouts. Use color, typography, and other design elements to make your infographic visually engaging and memorable. And for the last tip and advice is to promote your infographic. Once your infographic is complete, share it on social media and other relevant platforms to help combat information disorder and spread accurate information. So our lesson is about combating disinformation in social media. So it's very relevant that we will be able to promote our infographic in many social media platforms in order to combat or to fight against the spread of disinformation on social media platforms. Next is about the free websites to use in creating infographics. So for us to not be intimidated about creating an appealing infographic without having to pay for a subscription, here are free websites to use in creating infographics. First is Canva. This very presentation is created in Canva. And to explain, Canva is a very popular design platform that offers a wide range of customizable infographic templates. It's free to use, although some premium features require a paid subscription. But overall, it is very accessible and user-friendly to many students and for the general public to use without having to pay for a subscription in order to create a visually appealing infographic. Next is the Pick2Chart. Pick2Chart is another popular design platform that offers a range of customizable infographic templates. It offers a free plan with limited features as well as paid plans with additional features. Next is Venngage. Venngage is a design platform that offers a range of customizable infographic templates and offers a free plan with limited features as well as paid plans with additional features. Next is Infogram. Infogram is a platform that allows you to create and share interactive infographics and data visualizations. It offers a free plan with limited features as well as paid plans with additional features. Next is Visually. Visually is a platform that offers a range of pre-designed infographics and data visualizations, while some of the content is available for free. Many of the designs require payment. So very much like each of the websites that are discussed, each of them have free features to use for the general public, but also have paid plans for premium features. So in conclusion, infographics can be an essential weapon in your fight against information disorder. This lesson showed you that infographics are a great way to simplify complex information, making it easier for you to grasp and to retain. Moreover, you learned that infographics can help you combat information disorder by presenting accurate data and statistics in a visually compelling way. This means that you can quickly identify false or misleading claims and make informed decisions based on reliable information. And in addition, you discovered that creating your own infographics can help you communicate more effectively by organizing and presenting information in a visually engaging manner. You can improve your ability to convey a complex idea to your audience. However, an important note is that it is important to remember that infographics are not a silver bullet against information disorder. It is crucial to verify sources, question claims, and seek out multiple viewpoints to combat information disorder effectively. Infographics are just one tool that can help you on this journey, but when used correctly, they can be a powerful tool for promoting information literacy and combating information disorder. It is important to note that infographics can also be used in promoting misleading data and inaccurate information. So next is all about social media videos as tools. So I am passing the platform to my partner, Neri.
Next, we're moving on to the second lesson, social media video as tools to fight information disorder. Okay. What is a social media video? By definition, a social media video is a video that is used to fight information disorders. They are short, informative clips that aim to combat the spread of false or misleading information on social media videos. So, when you think of social media videos, they are expository videos um, that aim to expose the truth on a certain topic. These videos are designed to educate and inform viewers about relevant topics such as current events or health issues in a concise and easy to understand format. The goal of social media videos is to help you distinguish between credible and false information, as well as to encourage critical thinking and fact checking. Okay. Okay, now we're going to move on to the forms and types of social media videos. The first type of social media videos are the explainer videos. These are videos that provide clear and concise explanations of complex topics using visuals, animations, and narrations to help viewers understand the subject matter. The second type of video are the fact-checking videos. These are videos that provide evidence-based analysis of false or misleading claims, using data, research, and expert opinions to debunk misinformation. The third type of social media video is the testimonial videos. These are videos that feature real people sharing their experiences and perspectives on a particular topic. The fourth type is the news videos. These are videos that report on current events and news stories, providing accurate and timely information on important topics. And the fifth social media video is the creative videos. These are videos that use creative and engaging formats to deliver accurate information and promote critical thinking. Tips and strategies for social media videos. The first tip is to start with a clear message. Before creating a social media video, it is essential to have a clear message or goal in mind. You have to ask yourself, what are the key points you want to communicate? What are the actions that your viewers have to take after watching the video? And it usually starts with a clear and concise message to help ensure that your video is solely focused on the topic. Next is to use visuals to support your message. Visuals can be a powerful tool for communicating complex ideas and making information more engaging. Consider using infographics, animations, and other visuals to help support your message and make it more accessible to viewers. The third tip is to use credible sources. It is critical to use credible sources in order to create an effective social media videos. To ensure that your video is accurate and trustworthy, be sure to cite your sources in the video or provide links to where your viewers can find more information. The fourth tip is to keep it short and concise. Social media videos are most effective when they are short and straight to the point. Aim for a length of 1 to 3 minutes and use clear and concise language to communicate your message. Keeping it short and concise will make it more likely for viewers to watch the entire video and engage with your message. The fifth tip is to test your video with your target audience. Before sharing your social media video widely, consider testing it with a small group of your target audience. These can be friends, family, relatives, or colleagues that share your same ideas and thoughts on a topic. This can help you get feedback on how the video is received and identify areas for improvement. Six is to share your video widely. Once your video is complete, be sure to share it widely on social media platforms and other channels. Consider partnering with influencers or other organizations to help you amplify your message and reach a wider audience. The seventh is to monitor feedback and engagement. Monitoring feedback and engagement are how the viewers interact with the video, how they are able to give feedback on what points they want to make or what points you are missing in your video. You can learn from your viewers as they learn from you. This feedback ensures that you measure the impact of your video and identify opportunities for future improvement. Okay. The next is the conclusion for social media videos. Social media videos can be a powerful tool in the fight against information disorder, which refer to the spread of false or misleading information that can cause harm to individuals and society as a whole. By using social media videos, individuals and organizations can help combat misinformation by providing accurate information, promoting critical thinking, and building trust with audiences. Social media videos can be a valuable tool in promoting accurate information and countering misinformation. By using creative and engaging formats, individuals and organizations can help build a more informed and resilient society.
So for our next lesson, for our third lesson, is all about blogging to fight information disorder. So blogging is not a very popular way recently with our growing social media platforms, but it is and has always been an effective way of getting our opinion, our statements, and our or sharing facts online since then. So, first of all, what is blogging? So, by definition, blogging is a type of online writing that allows individuals or groups to share their thoughts, opinions, experiences, or knowledge on a particular topic. When we talk about fighting information disorder, we refer to a problem of false, inaccurate, or misleading information that can spread quickly and cause harm to people's health, safety, or well-being. This can occur through social media, websites, or other channels, and it can affect any topic from politics and health to science and culture. So, blogging has been used to fight information disorder as a strategy to combat this problem by providing accurate and reliable information to the public. Bloggers who engage in this type of writing aim to create content that promotes credible sources, trustworthy information, and critical thinking. They strive to present the facts in a clear, accessible, and unbiased way to help people make informed decisions based on evidence and reason. The purpose of blogging is to fight information disorder. The purpose of blogging as a means to fight information disorder is to contribute to a healthier and more accurate information environment by providing high quality content that addresses important issues, debunks false claims, or exposes misinformation. It can be a way to empower individuals or communities to voice their concerns, share their experiences, or advocate for change. It can also be a way to educate or inform people on topics that matter to them and promote public awareness and engagement. So, generally, blogging to fight information disorder is a valuable tool for those who want to make a positive impact on the quality of information available online. It requires careful research, critical thinking, and responsible communication to ensure that that the content produced is reliable, accurate, and trustworthy. By engaging in this type of blogging, individuals can contribute to a more informed, engaged, and resilient society. So in blogging, you are reaching a wide range of audience through your writing or through social media platforms with your writing. So it is important that we use this to make a positive impact on many societal issues that are needs that is needed of an addressing. So forms and types of blog. So these are some types and forms of blogging in order to fight information disorder. First is the fact-checking blogs. These blogs are dedicated to fact-checking stories, social media posts, news, and other online content to determine their accuracy and reliability. They can help readers identify and avoid misinformation and propaganda, and also to provide a reliable source of information on current events. So there are many blogs online that you can find that are dedicated on fact-checking news or social media posts in order to help fight misinformation and to help cure misinformed audiences. Next is all about education blogs. These blogs are focused on providing accurate and reliable information on a particular topic or field. They can help readers develop a deeper understanding of complex issues and provide a reliable source of information on a wide range of topics. So they aim to educate and spread awareness on as many readers as possible. Next are expert opinion blogs. These blogs are written by experts in a particular field or industry and provide readers with authoritative information and analysis on current events and issues. They can help readers understand complex issues from a variety of perspectives and provide a reliable source of information on a wide range of topics. So there are many experts who go online in order to spread information in aim to educate and spread awareness on many people on many or in a wide range of topics. Next are collaborative blogs. These blogs are written by a group of bloggers or organizations working together to combat information disorder. They can provide readers with a diverse range of perspectives on current events and issues and to promote collaboration and dialogue among bloggers and readers alike. So they have somewhat a very interactive type of content compared to the other types. Next is the news analysis blogs. These blogs provide in-depth analysis and commentary on news stories and current events, helping readers to understand the context and implications of current events. They can provide readers with a reliable source of information and analysis on complex issues and promote critical thinking and open discussion. So they are very focused on producing in-depth analysis and commentary when it comes to news stories and current societal events. Next we'll be discussing about the tips and strategies for blogging. First is to conduct thorough research. Before publishing any blog post, it's important to conduct thorough research and verify all facts and information. This includes checking multiple sources and using reputable sources of information. So be reminded that your readers will be or could be relying on your information in order to aware or educate themselves. So it's important to conduct a thorough research and make sure that the information you're putting out is accurate and valid. Next is to fact check your content. Fact checking is an essential part of combating information disorder. Always fact check your content before publishing and make sure to clearly cite your sources in order to make yourself more reliable and more appealing to your readers. Make sure that you present yourself as trustworthy by fact checking your content and citing your sources. Next is to use clear and concise language. Use clear and concise language to ensure that your content is easy to read and understand. Avoid technical jargon or overly complex language that might confuse your readers. So blogs are a very public post and could reach a wide variety or wide range of your audience. So make sure that it can be easily understood and comprehended by the public, by the general public. Next is to engage with your readers. Engage with your readers in a constructive and respectful manner and encourage them to ask questions and share their opinion. This can help promote critical thinking and open discussion. So one of the very purpose of blogging is to share your information that you have and to also share criticisms with other people. So be sure to be open-minded and engage with your readers in a constructive and respectful manner with your netiquettes in mind. Keep your netiquette in mind. So part of tips and strategies is to promote transparency. Be transparent about your sources of information and your research methods. This can help build trust with your readers and establish your blog as a reliable source of information. Like I said, if you want your readers to know you are trustworthy, present yourself on social media or on your blogs as a trustworthy blogger by citing your sources and being honest with your research methods. Next is to collaborate with other bloggers. Collaboration with other bloggers or organizations can help promote a diversity of perspectives and contribute to a more comprehensive understanding of complex issues. So, through collaborating, you open yourself up to opportunities of engaging with more people and the opportunity to also diversify your perspectives and your content. Next is to stay up to date. Stay up to date on the latest developments in your field or industry and update your content regularly to ensure that it remains accurate and relevant. And lastly, use social media to promote your content. Use social media platforms to promote your blog and reach a wider audience because this can help promote accurate and reliable information and combat the spread of misinformation and propaganda. So these are free websites to use if you are interested in blogging. So we have WordPress, Blogger, and Wix. Next, we have tumblr.com, Weebly, Ghost, Medium, Strikingly, LiveJournal, and Squarespace. So each of these platforms has its own unique features, capabilities, and limitations. So it's important to evaluate them carefully to determine which one best suits your needs and goals for your blog. It's also worth noting that while these platforms may offer free versions, they may also have paid plans and additional features and functionalities. So, concluding this lesson about blogging, blogging to fight information disorder is a practice that uses blogs as a tool to combat the spread of false information, misleading, or inaccurate information online. The purpose of blogging to fight information disorder is to provide a platform for reliable and accurate information on a variety of topics to counteract the spread of misinformation, propaganda, and fake news. By creating high quality, informative and factually accurate content, bloggers can provide their readers with reliable information and contribute to the fight against information disorder. By following best practices and utilizing various types of blogs, bloggers can contribute to a more informed, engaged, and responsible society. So blogging is a very effective tool in combating information disorder on social media, especially with the best practices and ethical considerations in mind. This tool will be very essential. I mean, can be very critical and essential when it comes to combating fake news, misleading information, or false information.
Now we move on to our last lesson, action planning to fight information disorder. An action plan to fight information disorder serves the purpose of providing a comprehensive and structured approach to addressing the spread of false, misleading, or harmful information. It outlines the steps, activities, and strategies needed to promote accurate and trustworthy information and combat misinformation, disinformation, and propaganda in various forms. The action plan is designed to identify the root causes of information disorder and implement measures that address these causes effectively. The goal of an action plan is to build a healthy information ecosystem that supports informed decision making, strengthens democracy, and promotes social cohesion. The parts of an action plan. The first part is the introduction. The introduction contains the overview of the problem of information disorder and the purpose of the action plan. The second part is the goals and objectives, a clear and concise statement of the specific outcomes or results that the action plan is intended to achieve, such as reducing the spread of false information, increasing media literacy, or improving trust in information sources. The third part is the activities and tasks, a detailed list of the specific activities or tasks that need to be completed in order to achieve the stated goals and objectives. These may include activities such as fact checking, media literacy education, policy development, and public engagement. The fourth part of an action plan is the resource requirements. This is a comprehensive list of the resources needed to carry out each activity or task, such as the personnel, funding, materials, or equipment involved in the action plan. The fifth type is the timeline and milestones. A timeline or schedule outlining the expected start and end dates for each activity or task, as well as any key milestones or deadlines that need to be met along the way. The sixth type is the performance indicators. These are metrics or benchmarks used to measure progress and successes in achieving the goals and objectives of the action plan, such as the number of fact-checked articles, the percentage of the population with improved media literacy, or the level of trust in information sources. The eighth part, monitoring and evaluation. A plan for monitoring progress and evaluating the effectiveness of the action plan, including who will be responsible for this and how it will be done. The ninth and last part of the action plan is the conclusion, a timeline or schedule outlining the expected start and end dates for each activity or task, as well as any key milestones or deadlines that may need to be met along the way. Now we move on to the steps in creating an action plan. The first step is to define the problem. You have to identify the specific aspects of information disorder that need to be addressed, such as the spread of false information or the lack of media literacy. The second step is to set goals and objectives. Determine the specific outcomes or results that the action plan intended to achieve in addressing the problem of the information disorder. The third is to identify the stakeholders. Determine the key stakeholders who will be involved in implementing the action plan, such as fact-checking organizations, media outlets, or educational institutions. The fourth step, developing strategies. Identify the strategies and tactics that will be used to achieve the goals and objectives of the action plan, such as fact-checking and media literacy education or policy development. The fifth step is the allocation of resources. Determine the resources needed to implement the strategies and tactics, such as personnel, funding, or equipment. Okay. The sixth step is to establish timelines. Set timelines and deadlines for each strategy or tactic and identify any key milestones or deadlines that need to be met. The seventh is to monitor progress. Regularly monitor progress towards achieving the goals and objectives of the action plan and adjust strategies and tactics as needed. The eighth step is to evaluate effectiveness. Evaluate the effectiveness of the action plan by measuring the impact of strategies and tactics on addressing the problem of information disorder. The ninth step is to revise and update. Revise and update the action plan as needed based on changes in circumstance or information. Now, the 10th step is to celebrate success. Celebrate the success of the action plan in addressing the problem of information disorder and recognize the contributions of all stakeholders involved in its implementation. Generally, these steps provide a comprehensive approach to developing and implementing an action plan to fight information disorder, ensuring that all strategies, resources, timelines, and evaluation methods are identified and accounted for. Now we have the conclusion. An action plan is a comprehensive strategy aimed at addressing the spread of false information and improving media literacy. It involves identifying specific problems, setting goals and objectives, developing strategies, allocating resources, establishing timelines, and monitoring progress, evaluating effectiveness, and revising and updating the plan as needed. The plan aims to involve key stakeholders such as fact-checking organizations, media outlets, or educational institutions to address the problem of information disorder. It aims to involve key stakeholders in addressing the problem of information disorder and develop effective strategies to combat false information and improve media literacy. That is all for our presentation. We hope that you learned something today, and we hope that you understood everything. Thank you.